Last time on GameGrumps.
Fumi's body has disappeared.
Are you telling me they faked the funk on the nasty dunk?
There was something very different here. Can you see what was different? Tucker's gone! That's right! I don't know if I can see dead bodies I've already seen before.
Oh no! They're dead!
Yeah. Oh,
he's alive!
Yasuhiro.
Super definite that he is not the killer.
Yeah.
Look at all those potential justice hammers on the wall.
Hey, I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump, and we're the GameGrumps.
Hello, and welcome back to GameGrumps.
My name, what's my name?
You're Aaron.
Oh, and you're Dan.
The other guy, yeah, I'm not Aaron. And we are trying to figure out who the murderer is. Hifumi came back to life briefly to say the name Yasuhiro. And that's the question. Now, is Hiro the murderer? We haven't seen him at all this chapter.
Yeah. What if he just showed up covered in blood and he was like, yeah, I did it.
Yeah. What's up, bros? What's the problem?
Is that what Hiro is? If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends. And I thought we were friends.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although this time, it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's gonna begin again. We have to go through this one more time with the baseballs. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it! First, I'd better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a bonk on the head.
Yeah.
Is it thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon? It is thought!
Answered my own question there.
That's it?
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before.
Yeah, I mean, we got a picture of, like, him getting captured by a robot, and, like, there's a lot to it, and a lot more to it than this. That is no problem. After all the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes, we should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway.
Maybe.
I mean, he sees everything. He would know what happened.
Yeah.
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? Did it really take you this long to figure this out? An accomplice?
An accomplice?
What are you doing here?
I live here. Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question.
What question?
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I, during the first class trial?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Oh, huh. But what if they both bonk him on the head?
So in other words, two people can work together. But one
Weird
of them
that
has no chance of
Kyoko's the one who's asking for elaboration.
Yeah. That is strange.
There's no way anyone would work together, right?
Good to see you again, Mondo.
Sorry, I just swallowed my own spit. So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it. So you're saying nobody worked together this time either? Sorry, I can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget. No matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing!
Yeah, and everyone, if someone graduates, everyone else dies. So, it seems like a bad idea. Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action.
The true blackened, so just one person?
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you. And the blackened! Good luck to all the contestants.
What if they were all like at the trial? They were like, it was Monokuma, he did it. And he's like, oh no. And he gets hit with baseballs.
Shit.
So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all.
You may be right.
If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you? As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Of course it fucking matters where she is.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone as a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderer's feed. Genocide check. What? I'm offended. Yeah.
When did you?
I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
That's really not cool.
Milk sack? Why do I gotta be a suspect? Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know.
She's right about that. Well, not about the pronunciation, but about the alibi. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone who and everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderer's feed for nothing. That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, I like tea. Should
Did you guys see the latest episode of Downton Abbey?
Should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again. Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin.
This whole thing is so strange. It's like people got murdered when they were supposed to be murdered, and it's weird. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's gonna be as straightforward as it seems.
Nice.
Guess we'll look at the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Taka, he'll never move again. Never ever move again.
Which is a real shame, because I loved his moves. Hate to see you die, love to see you rot away.
According to
so dumb.
Hey, do you mind if we set a GoPro to time-lapse mode and just kind of... According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the bonk on the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is this what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? By the way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved.
Nice.
Okay, blue tarp.
Alright.
I guess I'll look at the blue tarp then. Taka, he'll never move again. Hifumi, he'll never move again. Hifumi's big cold body is laying on the floor. He came undone. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository where he was discovered. All the way from the first to the third floor and all that without anyone noticing it.
Also, who cut off the JPG image of his body at a slight diagonal angle?
We'll never know these answers. How the hell? It's no good. I just can't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. It looks like Hina's DNA is on his face. Are these tears? She did it! Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh, wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. Oh, he's like actually dead now. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood.
Oh shit.
But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that and why? Nurse. Well, okay. Hey guys, isn't it weird you see his glasses? There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Doesn't seem to be important to the case.
No,
mallets.
probably just used for tenderizing meat in the art room. Art meat.
Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder and blood. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's... wet.
Oh, snap.
Did someone wash it recently? Nice. What size? Which size
Yeah,
hammer?
which hammer was it? Also, there's 4 hammers missing.
Yeah, I don't
So-
know. There's shit that's like so blatantly obvious, and then it's like, why aren't they talking about this? It's a dolly. Doesn't have a handle. I'll name it Jolene. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait, there's more. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Oh.
And look at the wheel. There's blood stain on it. It's got passion fruit jam on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository.
Yeah, I know, that was very rhythmic.
What's the explanation for that? Nice. Okay.
Oh, repository dolly.
There are many aspects to the incident this time, too many to be honest, considering that it may be good to look back on everything that's happened. Would you like my help? Yes. Okay, let's look back on things. It's more-
Oh man, this was a mistake.
Only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. Soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual, lay conscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock.
I call bullshit on this story. The individual wasn't suspicious, he was strange and suspicious.
Fuck! Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume and was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byukyo, we began searching for the costume assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then we resumed our search. But no longer after having the search, this is Taka.
Yeah, Hifumi's been injured and bleeding and or dead in many different rooms today.
Yeah.
Stop moving me around. What's wrong?
I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went up back to the 2nd floor where we split up and began researching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Hold on, I need a drink of water.
Oh, you actually do. Okay.
Celeste, what's
Well
wrong?
done. That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. And I screamed as soon as he ran. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hall and disappeared. And then... oh yeah.
Huh?
I screamed as I ran, and I ran as I screamed.
What
I
was
was
that?
blocking the stairs, but I was also staring at blocks.
That came from downstairs. It must have been...
Ifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
Oh my god, I can't go back downstairs anymore.
At this point, we decided to split up into 2 groups.
Damn my clicky knees!
Celestina and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, Yubiaka and Toko pursued the suspect to the 3rd floor. And then we went back to the nurse's office. And then we found Ifumi's corpse, which is also what we heard the body discovery announcement play.
Well, it wasn't a corpse, he was still alive.
Yeah. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened. But then there was more dead.
I ran back upstairs to tell the rest the whole hilarious story.
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body at the equipment room. Ifumi and Taka's body was discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement like that.
Got it.
And that's when I showed up and told you that Byakuya and Hifumi had been killed, right? Then Yumi and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office. We had a great guffaw, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. And Celeste was we're always like running into Celeste. That's kind of suspicious, right? Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. And then we remembered that we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room, and she was still unconscious, and the body was gone.
This can't be happening.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna fucking fast forward through this.
Cool.
We
know. We just played this.
Yeah. And that brings us back to the blah. Hey, Owie.
It looked like Byakuya was way taller than you in that cutscene, but
yeah.
I don't remember him being that way.
Like, they keep, like, sliding him up slightly in every scene. By the end of the game, it's just his crotch.
He's just a hulking monster.
Yeah.
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository.
Are you doing anything later?
Yeah. Huh? What is it?
After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together, and we came right back to this repository. You know, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside.
It was locked? Yes, you were the one who found that it was locked.
And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it, and why is it unlocked now?
I wondered the same thing, even though you reminded me that it was locked. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Hopefully the door doesn't lock behind me. Lately we gotta start this whole conversation over again. Oh,
yeah.
I forgot he was over here. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it?
I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died.
Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
In other words,
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else.
Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume?
Because maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see.
I mean, he is kind of dumb. Well, I mean,
Harsh
how would...
blood, dude.
Yeah.
Serving up those harsh browns.
Damn. But why... I mean, how did Hifumi know it was him then, if he was in a fucking costume? But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case?
Well, no. The two murders bother me. Then why did the killer try to hide the bodies?
They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation.
But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we?
Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a
Or
moron.
maybe he's pretending to be a moron so that he can get away with being smart. I don't know. Is that really all there is to it?
Maybe he's just keeping that big brain under all that hair.
The other thing that bothers me is... Have we had breakfast yet? Why'd they bother killing two people? Because all the rule says...
No, I'm serious. They've got Frosted Flakes down there, and they didn't have those before, so I'm gonna call it.
It's like, when did that happen? If you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get find out.
Plus those Frosted Flakes, though. Hold on. Perhaps honeycomb. Me want honeycomb. I see. So that's what that means.
Is everything okay? Forgot about the fucking honey monster or whatever.
Yeah, I know. I know that. Such a bizarre mascot.
that's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah.
Huh? What's with the attitude?
But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all.
No, I'm gonna lose Dan. There we go.
Oh, Aaron dropped out.
There he is. There he
Come
goes
back,
again. There he goes again on my own.
Hello, Aaron.
This mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out and didn't tell us, because that's something that happens all the time, and it's really frustrating.
It's just maybe the world's biggest tool.
But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Thank you, somebody's saying it out loud.
Yeah.
Jesus. Alright, I'm out of here.
Was that it? You hit everything?
Yeah. Through the door that Hina was locked. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies, and the door is designed so they can only be locked from inside. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository, so that certain someone is still in the room?
Yeah. Kinda makes me wonder if Hifumi's really dead.
Oh wow. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, then the equipment room where Taka was found. Yeah, maybe Hifumi did it.
Yeah, maybe he's the murderer, and he just gave himself a heckin' good bonk. With Justice Hammer 3.
Yeah, I mean, it would behoove him to pin it on somebody else.
Yeah. It would also make sense why he wiped his own glasses clean, so he could see.
Blow to the head. Glasses. Right. Okay, there's no new information. Is there a new clue somewhere? Nope. Maybe I should talk to Hina about it.
This whole situation really does bother me. After Hifumi and Taka split up to look around, I was really scared. We stuck together. We came right to the depository, look around. But when we got here, right. Okay, yep. Yeah, okay, we already talked about this.
Alright, I guess I'll leave then.
Good.
Good.
I wanted to.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Hifumi did it.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, unless there's some kind of, like, secret passage out of there or something.
I mean, what was a series of events? Hifumi...
Dude, we can't recount that. We just recounted it.
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking if there was an opportunity for him to, like, do that quickly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm getting the sense that this game, as the cases go on, it's gonna throw more and more fake outs at you.
Right. I think that's probably the case. Oh, let's see what, what's her face? What's her fuck is up to? Oh, I'm like right there. Equipment room. Right? Wait, where the fuck? Hold on. I'm confused. Can't just transport there. Yes, I can.
Wait, I did.
See what Toko's up to.
Where the heck is Hiro?
Well, we haven't found him yet.
Yeah. And Kyoko, too.
Yeah, they're both still missing.
Both still gone, like strangers in the night.
Oh, Toko's awake, and she's Genocide Jack now.
Oh, great.
I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Oh, unless...
What?
Unless she's the killer when it's her other personality.
Oh, like
and she doesn't even know it.
Toko was the killer?
Yeah.
Oh
and
my
she was
God.
just faking out her hatred of blood.
Oh my God.
Wow, wouldn't that be something?
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna say all the possibilities.
Yeah.
That way, when one of them turns out to be right, I'll look like a genius!
Or it could be Byakuya, and he has a body double. So
Exactly.
yeah. That reminds
So when we do find out what happens, please everyone concentrate on the Dan called the right one instead of Dan called 7 wrong ones.
Yeah, I support that. That reminds me, about the dolly in the repository, there was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which means that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Toko must be so confused because, like, this is the first speaking line that he's had. So he's just like, which could mean that Taka's body was moved. She's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Both rooms are on
Oh, maybe those were the wheel marks then, not the arms.
Oh, yeah. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Noise.
But in that case, then that makes it even more suspicious that Hifumi's body didn't have wheel marks around it.
Oh yeah, he just like got up and left. But even if
Yeah.
the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Fumi's body was in the nurse's office on the first floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. Maybe there's a secret elevator or something. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Okay. Oh, this is the tarps. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently too. Yeah, it was the tarp.
Under the body.
Huh! So familiar, yet I can't place it.
Wow, dude.
It's like, get your shit together, man.
Come on, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Hope's Peak 1st floor. Where's the nurse's office? Got it. Where's the nurse's office? Fucking, I love it. Is that a trumpet? Is this supposed to be a trumpet?
Who even knows? It's definitely a keyboard, whatever it is, but
Yeah.
keyboard mimicking something.
What are you investigating, Celeste? All of the evidence in here?
I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hero might be hiding somewhere. What about you?
Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. What is this, like, casual conversation?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man, I'm just been hanging out. You know?
So how have you been?
That's cool. Yeah, you know, it's just kind of like thinking.
The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
How Hifumi was moved, eh?
When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom.
And when you got back, the body was gone?
We could not have been gone for...
Hilariously, yes.
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
It would seem so.
To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of anything less than impossible.
My face has
Okay.
been slightly displaced.
Oops.
Oop.
Alright, let's look at the Hifumi blood. Or just the hammer. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Trash. It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait! There's something inside! Trash!
I knew it.
It's too small to be a handkerchief. This is a glasses cleaning cloth. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ugh, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh,
Ah, did you find something?
Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Oh, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Cleaning cloth.
And it's all bloody. Whoever this belongs to must have used it to wipe up some blood. And who would need to do something like that? Probably somebody who had blood on their glasses.
Oh, murderers!
I haven't the slightest idea.
Yeah, me neither, but I think it might be important. Nice.
Okay.
I mean, it seems pretty obvious at this point. Like, I think you were right on the nail on the head. As Hifumi did.
Maybe. We gotta find Hiro in Kyoto, though.
Yeah.
Those are the X factors.
Well, there's
Kyoko,
a
rather.
travel ban, so we won't be able to find
Yeah,
Kyoto.
yeah, sorry. I got confused.
A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions,
Delicious.
I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna take a swig real quick. Doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire.
Stick in like the Capri Sun straw.
Very good. Very nice Capri Sun. Oh, hello.
So this is where you were. I've been looking for you.
You have?
I wanted to thank you for what you did.
You do?
Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed.
I did?
You should go to Hiro's room.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense, huh?
Oh, and let me give you this.
What does it mean?
What does it say?
This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right?
You remember well.
Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
All clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right?
Not in the least.
This is a trap.
What is?
It's a trap! Things grow ever more exciting.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I've already repaid my debt. I don't know you any more explanation.
What debt? What the fuck are you talking about?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You are not only the most obnoxious character because of your arrogance, you're also the most obnoxious because of your fucking cryptic nonsense. So he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? Hero?
Yeah. Or his dead bodies?
Yeah. Oh, first floor, yes. No, not this first floor. I want the dormitory.
Oh man, don't be dead, Hero.
He's gonna be dead. You know he's gonna be
Not yet.
dead. Oh, totally. 100% dead.
Not yet, my sweet prince.
Oh, full dead. I like his icon. The door is unlocked! I guess I could go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. Why does everyone have cool shit in their room? Like, why don't I have anything cool?
Yeah. Alright, I was waiting, like, when everything was dropping into place, I was like, please no dead body, please no dead body.
Yeah. This is Hero's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where do you even get it all
What is
from?
going on over the security camera?
Yeah, I think it's just glitching out.
Oh, okay.
Like when it loads in the graphic where it has like red lights on, I think it just some kind of like animation frame that gets fucked. More importantly, he still hasn't turned up, which means he can't
Turn up?
He still can't turn up, but for what? Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? I guess I'll look at all his weird shit. He's got boxes.
Yeah.
I think there's something in the cardboard box. Oh, there's
What's in the box?
There's sealed cases of Pokemon booster boxes.
Oh.
It's blueprints for something, and some things made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Like... And a big note that says, I can't wait to kill Hifumi and Taka tonight.
It's Robo Justice. And it's in Hero's room.
This is like me when I try to kill people in Among Us.
Yeah.
Remember when Jaden was like, okay, so what happened was I was watching the security cameras and Ross started acting a little suspect and then Dan killed Albert. Or something like that.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
But that is what this is like.
That happens to me every time I play with Ross. They're like, yeah, I saw Aaron walking away from the room that the dead body was in. And it's like, Aaron, what do you have to say about that? I'm like, I don't know, it's not true.
Well played. Alright, it is time for next time on GameGrumps.
Oh, word.
So I guess we'll crack this impossible case.
Hell yeah.
Next time. Or not.
Oh, check this.
One of those two, definitely.
Check this shit out. The blueprints on Robot Justice. On the shoulders, it looks like it's like Japanese symbols. But I guess in the American version, they probably like switched it to put the RJ so that so that it would make more sense.
I also like the person's nude leg before the robot part gets put on.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. That's
makes
hot.
them look very goofy. Yeah, sure. Wait, what does it say? It says perfect fit, knees should be flexible, and what's the top one?
Have the arms bend like this.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm sleuthing. It's exhausting, isn't it?